built that 6-point lead with 13 minutes left. You get a 1-point lead around the 8-minute mark. And, man, 1 for 6 from the free throw line. And they really capitalized, and we chased them the last 4 minutes.
Do you address the missed free throws during the game, or you just want to stay away from the topic?
You know, we've been shooting it well. We've been shooting it well. Last couple games were, you know, high 70s, almost 80%, getting there a lot. And, you know, tonight, you know, it was a difference in the game. Again, we make those. I think we keep the lead. I think the 4-minute mark, we have the lead. And, you know, it could have been a lot different outcome.
Do you know what leads to bad free throw shooting? Is it, I mean, any possible explanations?
You know, a lot of our guys are playing their first game, you know, in the SEC. You know, I thought there was a good energy in the crowd. And, again, some of our free throws weren't even close. And we shoot a lot in practice. So, you know, obviously we'll continue to work at it. You know, I'm giving credit maybe some of that just to excitement and wanting to win so bad, and they're kind of the first league opener for a lot of these guys. And hopefully we'll settle in and shoot a much better mark in the future.
How much was the 2-3 switch a factor late in this game for them against you guys?
You know, it was a fact because we didn't make shots. I mean, we had the ball in the paint, and again, they were in the zone. We went 1 for 6 from the free throw line. If we make those, again, it changes the trajectory of the game. And then, you know, by the time we started to make some shots at the end, you know, obviously we were down a little bit too much.
Right, zone offense has just been kind of an issue when you struggle at times. Are you identifying common things other than obviously the foul shooting tonight?
Yeah, you know, I think the, you know, 1-3-1 actually really helped us in the second half. You know, we hit about 3 threes, had a couple wide open layups on it. When they went straight to the 2-3, you know, we got fouled a lot. Again, Simi, majority of the time he was getting at the free throw line. The problem was there were a lot of empty possessions. And then, you know, Yanni had a couple empty possessions, you know, 1 out of 4 basically from the free throw line. So, you know, we'll go back and look at the film and reassess it all. You know, but I think at the end of the day, you really got to take advantage when you get the ball in the paint and when you get to the free throw line.
Obviously, Tyree had a really good night. What did you try to do to defend him? What worked for him?
You know, we'll go back and watch a lot of film on it because we knew exactly what he was going to do. He was going to shoot threes and drive right, and that's what he pretty much did the whole game, and we allowed him to do it. So, you know, that's one of our, you know, big things we'll be looking for the next couple of weeks is which guy on our team can really step up and defend, you know, their best perimeter player. Hopefully, you know, we'll find that guy in the next couple of weeks.
In addition to the free throws, you missed a few shots from long range when you cut it to a 2-possession game in the last 5 minutes of the second half. Where do you feel like your team's composure was throughout this game in terms of just, you know, it's a lot of younger guys playing their first SEC game. Do you feel like there might have been some jitters or just a little bit of that because in the end of the game just couldn't make some of those shots to cut it down?
Yeah, you know, I mean, well, Joe Toy, you know, he was 1 for 6. I thought he had really good looks. You know, at the end, we had 4 different guys that all had a good look at it and all missed. Aaron, Matt, Joe, who's our 4th one? I want to say there's one other, but we had really good looks and we just missed them. So, you know, I want them to shoot that shot. They're going to continue to shoot that shot. You know, we have to shoot better than 30% from 3 and 58 from the free throw line if we want to win the game.
Davis got 4 with, I think, 15.5 left.
Yeah.
Benson had 4, I think, with 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a point of emphasis to try to foul those guys out and it just didn't go your way, or what happened?
No, we don't really look to attack, you know, a certain guy like that. They play zone to protect him anyway at that point. And so, you know, we want to just keep playing our game. And again, unfortunately, we didn't make enough plays, make enough shots during that stretch.
About the challenge of zone man and also big, small. You kind of went small late against these guys, trying to figure out the right combination.
Yeah, you know, we went small at the end to try to open things up a little bit. And, you know, we hit a 3 to cut it to 6. And then we had another wide open 3 that we missed. I think the next time we had another wide open 3 that we missed. You know, when you're playing from behind, your margin of error shrinks. And you got to hit 2 or 3 of those in a row. Unfortunately, you can only hit 1 and our momentum stopped.
You saw Ole Miss late last year in Oxford when it was pretty rough. I mean, just from your vantage point, how much more of a confident team or, you know, an energetic team are they now as opposed to the end of last season?
Yeah, well, obviously, you know, winning breeds more confidence. I think as you look at their roster, there's a lot of familiar faces, a lot of guys that have started 2-3 years in the SEC, and that makes a big difference. Their bodies look different, their maturity is different. Again, they're shooting the ball at a high level, and so some of that I think goes along to maturity, you know, as you grow older in the league.